The stalemate over the fear of COVID-19 that interrupted execution of mandatory duties from the newly appointed national ministers and other government organs. The National Minister of Youth and Sport, Dr. Albino held series meeting in his official briefing with the first Vice President, His Excellency Dr. Riek Machar. Honorable Dr. Albino presented the issue that affecting youth during this time of pandemic disease, and adding that the COVID-19 outbreak is an urgent issue as countries fighting the deadly virus.
As the new minister, we have talked a lot about the activities of the ministry. I briefed him, especially in this area of COVID-19 awareness. As you are aware, we have the prevalence cases of COVID-19 in the Republic of South Sudan. And what is needed now is for our population not to get panic, rather than control it in a good way by following the instruction of the Ministry of Health and the restriction made by our President on last March as the precautionary measures to actually control the spread of this disease.
In other hands, Honorable Dr. Albino, Minister of Youth and Sport and spokesperson for the cluster, held follow-up meeting with the Vice President for Gender and Youth Cluster, Her Excellency Mama Rebecca Nyandeng Demibio, on areas of humanitarian assistance or door-to-door food distribution to be facilitated by the youth volunteers in collaboration with the Ministry of Humanitarian Affairs and Disaster Management, and involvement of young people in COVID-19 awareness campaign.
It is a follow-up meeting for the priorities that we have met as the ministries, the work plan, and the issue of COVID-19 as an urgent issue the nation is facing now. The two ministries, especially the Ministry of Youth and Sport and Ministry of Humanitarian Affairs, are preparing the young people to participate for door-to-door awareness of COVID-19. And also the humanitarian is working very closely with the cluster to make sure that food is provided to all the affected population. Especially we have a special consideration for the street children and homeless people who are living in cemetery places, who are living on the street. And also the issue of young people, especially students of the universities, like the University of Juba, the 3 hostels and other hostels who are in Juba, especially those who did not manage to go back to their families, are to be given food, as the Minister of Youth reported it to Her Excellency the Vice President. We are optimistic that within these 2 weeks something will come out.
Honorable Minister Dr. Albino also received an award from Olympic Federation of South Sudan and appreciated the federation for recognizing his noble roles as a sportsman.
Thank you. I'm privileged to have received the South Sudan Athletic Federation this morning in my office, and I believe athletics is the mother of the games, a very important part of our sport, and they have been doing excellent job internationally, representing our flag, which is a pride to all of us.
Today, South Sudan Athletic Federation is visit Honorable Minister Dr. Albino. That our visit, we discussed with the Honorable Minister the issue about the federation, about the athletes. Campaign is postponed because the pandemic coronavirus. And today also we discussed with them how come the Minister of Youth and Sport to support the South Sudan Athletic Federation.
In other development, South Sudan National Youth Union chairperson Gola Boye Gola and his accompanying delegation met with Honorable Dr. Albino in his capacity as Minister of Youth and Sport.
We have discussed a lot of challenges facing of the youth of South Sudan. On the top, the issue of unemployment and how best the ministry can start addressing all these problems facing the youth of South Sudan. Also, the issue of how the young people can be used in a positive direction. For example, nowadays outbreak of coronavirus, youth are the tools that can take the message door to door, awareness through all the 10 states plus the 3 administrative areas. And at Capital here, they have a vital role as the National Youth Union also to cooperate with all the youth-led organizations so they can get down and execute our government policy.
The chairperson raised challenge facing the youth and activities underlining the lack of employment and participation of youth in raising awareness to the local population on COVID-19.
As South Sudan National Youth Union, accompanied by the Secretary General and Secretary of External Affairs, we pay a visit to the Minister of Youth and Sport. We discuss issues related to the youth affairs, especially the challenges and the problems facing the youth in the country. And also we discuss the issue of budget for South Sudan National Youth Union. We discuss also the issue of youth policy, which we required from the minister in order to talk with the speaker in order to speed up the tabling of the youth policy. We also discuss the issue of permanent office for South Sudan National Youth Union. We also discuss the role of South Sudan National Youth Union regarding the outbreak of COVID-19, and the meeting was very successful, and inside the minister has assured us that he's going to cooperate with South Sudan National Youth Union and is ready and willing to support the youth activities, and he assured us that he's going to talk with the authorities, especially the issue of the budgets and issue of the policy and issue of the permanent office. So these are the issues that we discussed with the minister today, and I want to thank him for welcoming us. I think this is the first official meeting for the National Youth Union with the minister concerned.
Dr. Albino expressed readiness of the ministry to work with union in supporting the young people to realize their potential in peace building. Minister of Youth and Sport, the only mandatory ministry in charge of developing the sport, received a delegation of South Sudan Football Association in its office. The members presented proposal of extending the regional football stadium to the Honorable Minister. Dr. Albino as means to improve the football activities in the country. Speaking after the meeting, Dr. Albino applauds the association for maintaining the sport activity.
الوزارة بتعكف حاليا في كيفية بدء مشاريع حيوية جدا في مجال الرياضة على رأسهم الاستاد الأولمبي لجمهورية جنوب السودان تنشأ في العاصمة جوبا وفي أقاليم الثلاثة في جمهورية جنوب السودان. فاستمعنا برضو لشرح عن العمل اللي كان بدأ في تنفيذه feasibility study أو دراسة جدوى لعمل استاد أولمبي لجنوب السودان، ويمكن كيف تنفيذ مثل هذا العمل برضو في بعض الأقاليم حتى يكون هنالك أكثر من استاد أولمبي في جنوب السودان.
تناقشنا في كيفية اهتمام خاصة بهذه المنتخبات ودعم بالنسبة لهذه المنتخبات، وكذلك تناقشنا عن المنافسات الداخلية، الليك الداخلي بكل أنواعه، كيف نعزز المواقف بتاعت الليج الداخلي. وكذلك تناقشنا عن البنيات التحتية الموجودة الآن وما بدأناه وما وصلنا فيه، إن شاء الله هنسلم في يده بزيارة قريبا للملعب لكي يكون شاهد ويقود هذه المشوار معنا.